डीएवी शालीमार बाग की ओर से विशिष्ट अतिथिगण, सम्माननीय प्रधानाचार्य जी, मेरे प्रिय साथियों और प्यारे बच्चों, वर्चुअल मेगा इवेंट तथास्तु सो बी इट में आप सबका स्वागत है। आज के कार्यक्रम श्रृंखला परंपरा से उन्नयन की ओर में आर्य समाज की प्रेरणा देने वाली गतियों को आर्य युवा मंच शालीमार बाग के छात्रों ने बखूबी निभाया है। ये सब गतिविधियां नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 के अंतर्गत छात्रों के सर्वांगीण विकास और शैक्षणिक विकास से भी जुड़ी हुई हैं। तो आइए कार्यक्रम का आरंभ गायत्री मंत्र से करते हैं।
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। हे प्राण स्वरूप, दुख हरता, सर्वव्यापक, आनंद के वाले प्रभु, आप सकल जगत के उत्पादक हैं। हम आपके उस पूज्यतम पापनाशक शुद्ध स्वरूप तेज का ध्यान करते हैं। पिता, आपसे हमारी बुद्धि कदापि विमुख ना हो। आप हमारी बुद्धि में सदैव प्रकाशित रहें और हमारी बुद्धि को सत्कर्मों में प्रेरित करें, ऐसी हमारी प्रार्थना है। ओम ओम
ओम। दूरदर्शी, प्रेरणा स्रोत, प्यारी और आदरणीय प्रधानाचार्य जी से मेरा अनुरोध है कि वे अतिथियों से हमारा परिचय करवाएं और शब्दों द्वारा उनका स्वागत करें। मैम प्लीज।
Thank you, Sushma. Respected Mr. Vikas Arora, Regional Officer, Delhi West CBSE, Ms. Cheena Marwa, EDP Coordinator, DAV CAE, teachers and students, a very warm good morning to you all. I must begin by acknowledging the inspiration behind all DAV schools. President of DAV CMC, Padam Shri, Revered Dr. Poonam Suriji. His great vision and strong leadership have motivated us to excel in all spheres. We are honored to have Sri Vikas Arora ji amidst us as today's chief guest. His professional journey is inspiring. He joined CBSE in the year 2013 after working for 17 years in the National Council for Teacher Education. He has worked in different offices of CBSE in the capacities of Assistant Secretary and Deputy Secretary. He has also worked as a Joint Director in the National Testing Agency for a brief period. Before joining as the regional officer in Delhi West, he worked as a regional officer in the Karnataka state. Under his dynamic leadership, Bangalore region very successfully declared its maiden result and stood at second position in 12th board and third position in 10th board as well, and that too at the all India level. And presently, he is working as a regional officer in RO Delhi West CBSE. He was instrumental in the successful conduct of the Term 1 examination, which was introduced for the first time this year by CBSE. I extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. We are also blessed to have with us Ms. Cheena Marwa. She is the EDP coordinator for DAV-CAE. Her professional journey began as a nursery teacher in Kulachi Hansraj School. Being proactive in her field, she got a chance to work as a coordinator and a supervisory head in Hans Vatika. She is a dedicated academic professional, committed to providing comprehensive instructions that foster child development. Her forte is to motivate and direct students and teachers academically in early years. I welcome you, ma'am. Your presence in today's program is very meaningful. I also welcome the teachers and students in this meet. You continue to stimulate us with your perseverance and creativity and motivate us to better our own benchmarks every year. I would like to share with both our guests that our program, Tathastu, is a mega event that encapsulates 7 unique presentations that showcase how the school has incorporated NEP in its vision, curriculum, and pedagogies. It started with the STEM segment, and we were privileged to have Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Vice Chairman, Niti Aayog, Shri Ajay Suriji, General Secretary, DAV-CMC, and Dr. Biswajit Saha, Director, Skill Education and Training, CBSE, as our esteemed guests. Then we had the session on inclusive education, in which Dr. Jitendra Nagpal and Dr. Gitanjali were our esteemed guests. We then showcased a section on nationalism, which was graced by Brigadier Adila Khan and Mr. Sachin from Times of India Group. Next, the primary wing was beautifully depicted through the amalgamation of art and science. And that event was graced by Dr. Kumar, a celebrated counselor, and Ms. Katyani Upreti from Navbharat Times. Mr. S.K. Sharma ji, Director Publications of DAV-CMC, and Mr. Asif Jalal, Senior IPS Officer, as well as Ms. Jagmeet Kaur, Senior Executive at HT Media Limited, were our guests in the holistic section. Today, we are going to present before you the varied activities organized by the RS Samaj Club of our school. Activities that go a long way in nurturing the finer values in making them true Aryas. We are also going to showcase the interconnectedness between NEP 2020 and EEDP program of DAV. All DAV schools, as well as ours, had incorporated the foundational literacy, numeracy, and holistic development programs way back in the year 1992. And this was done under the guidance of Dr. Nisha Peshin, Director Public Schools too. The features that are talked about in the NEP 2020, like play-oriented and activity-based learning, experiential learning, and integrated learning, etc., are the key aspects of EEDP program too. We were delighted to note the similarities between our EEDP program and the NEP program 2020, as it proved that we have been treading on the right path. Now, I would request Sushma ma'am to start with the program so that
Thank
our
you,
guests can.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू वेरी मच। चलिए अब देखते हैं डीएल डीएवी शालीमार बाग के आर्य युवाओं द्वारा प्रस्तुति।
आर्य बंधुओं को वंदन एवं हार्दिक अभिनंदन। दरबारी लाल डीएवी मॉडल स्कूल शालीमार बाग द्वारा आयोजित तथास्तु वर्चुअल मेगा इवेंट के अंतर्गत श्रृंखला परंपरा से उन्नयन की ओर में आप सबका स्वागत है। दोस्तों, आर्य युवा मंच शालीमार बाग का उद्देश्य छात्रों को स्कूली किताबों से परे उनके शैक्षणिक क्षितिज को व्यापक बनाने में सहायता करना और आज के अत्यधिक प्रतिस्पर्धी माहौल में उत्कृष्टता प्रदान करने के लिए तैयार करना है। इसके अंतर्गत आर्य युवा मंच छात्रों को समय समय पर ईश्वर की सत्ता, वेदों का सत्य, शारीरिक और सामाजिक उन्नति के लिए अनेक गतिविधियों द्वारा समय समय पर जोड़ता रहता है। इसके अंतर्गत हवन, योग, पर्यावरण, स्वच्छता व बच्चों से प्यार तथा वृद्धों का सम्मान जैसे संस्कार भी दिए जाते हैं। उन्हें महापुरुषों के विचारों से भी अवगत कराया जाता है। इन सब संस्कारों से ओत प्रोत छात्र जग को आर्य बनाने का संकल्प भी लेते हैं। छात्रों के सर्वांगीण विकास में विद्यालय की प्रधानाचार्य श्रीमती रीना राजपाल जी भी सदा सजग व प्रयासरत रहती हैं। उनकी प्रेरणा, आशीर्वाद तथा उनका सानिध्य भी छात्रों को समय समय पर मिलता रहता है। आइए जुड़ते हैं आर्य युवा मंच के सदस्यों से विभिन्न गतिविधियों द्वारा।
हे प्रभु हम तुम से वर पावे, हे प्रभु हम तुम से वर पावे। सकल विश्व को आर्य बनाए, सकल विश्व को आर्य बनाए, हे प्रभु हम तुम से वर पावे, हे प्रभु हम तुम से वर पावे। वैर विघ्न को दूर भगावे, वैर विघ्न को दूर भगावे। प्रीति रीत की नीति चलावे, प्रीति रीत की नीति चलावे, हे प्रभु हम तुम से वर पावे, हे प्रभु हम तुम से वर पावे।
अपनी अलमारी खोल।
ॐ य आत्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्व उपासते, प्रशिशं यस्य देवाः, यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः, तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेमा। तो आत्मज्ञान बल पाता, तो यश विद्य जन पाते हैं। तेरी शरण शरण में आकर भव सागर तर जाते हैं। तुझको जपना ही जीवन है, मरण तुझे बिसराने में। मेरी सारी शक्ति लगी प्रभु, तुझसे लगन लगाने में।
ठीक है, तेरी मर्जी है।
ॐ सनुबन्धु जनिता सविधाता, धामानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा, यत्र देवामृतमानशाना स्थितिये, धामन्नध्यैरयन्त। अर्थात तू गुरु है, प्रजेश भी तू है, पाप पुण्य फलदाता है। तू ही सखा बंधु मम, तू ही तुझसे ही सब नाता है। भक्तों को इस भवबंधन से तू ही मुक्त कराता है। तू है अज अद्वैत महाप्रभु, सर्वकाल का ज्ञाता है।
यज्ञ, योग और वेद तीन आर्य समाज की श्रद्धा स्थल है। आर्य समाज की मान्यताओं के अनुसार प्रत्येक व्यक्ति को नित्य हवन करना चाहिए। हवन से पूरे वातावरण में शुद्धता आती है। यह मानव जाति के हित की प्रक्रिया है। आर्य युवा मंच शालीमार बाग भी छात्रों को हवन करने के लिए प्रेरित करता रहता है। इसका उद्देश्य है घर घर में हो हवन।
ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्निः भवतु स्वः अस्ति धैर्यमय पुरुषः स्वाहा रमणै पवनाय तन्नो।
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य
आर्य समाज के संस्थापक ऋषि दयानंद जी ने पातंजल योग शास्त्र के उद्धरण से अष्टांग योग के रूप को स्पष्ट किया है। योग साधना से स्वास्थ्य पर अच्छा प्रभाव पड़ता है। मनुष्य सामाजिक स्थिरता एवं शांति लाभ प्राप्त करता है। आर्य युवा मंच शालीमार बाग भी छात्रों के सर्वांगीण विकास के लिए प्रयासरत रहता है। इसके अंतर्गत समय समय पर उन्हें योग करने के लिए प्रेरित करता रहता है। आइए व्यक्तिगत, सामूहिक एवं नृत्य योग के समागम का आनंद लें।
अपनी कोहनियों को नीचे लगाते हुए और पीछे ले जाएंगे और अपने हाथ को थाइस के ऊपर रखेंगे। सुप्त वज्रासन, ये सर्वाइकल और कमर दर्द में लाभकारी है। सांस भरते हुए अपना पूरा शरीर ऊपर की तरफ उठाएं। पहले कमर का हिस्सा, फिर अपर पार्ट को ऊपर की तरफ खींचें, गर्दन पीछे की ओर लुढ़का दें और एड़ियों को ऊपर की तरफ, चक्रासन, और लंबे गहरे सांस भरें इसमें। और सांस छोड़ते हुए धीरे धीरे से अपने सर को नीचे सीधा करते हुए वापस लेट जाएंगे।
नमस्कार, मैं अनुष्का कक्षा 7वीं से हूँ और आज मैं आप सभी के सामने कुछ योग आसन प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ। ये आसन करने के लिए आपको पैरों को पीछे मोड़कर बैठ जाना है। कमर से इस तरह खिंचाव करते हुए आपको हाथों को नीचे रखना है। जानते हैं शशांक आसन के लाभ। शशांक आसन करने से हृदय रोग में बहुत लाभ मिलता है और हृदय रोग से पीड़ित व्यक्ति को शशांक आसन का अभ्यास जरूर करना चाहिए। यह आसन पीठ व गर्दन के दर्द के लिए भी बहुत लाभकारी है।
वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आकार्यं चन्द्रतारादि सात्विकं शिवं सात्विकं शिवं सात्विकं शिवं शिवं शिवं।
आप सभी को प्रणाम। आधुनिक भारत के इतिहास में आर्य समाज का अभ्युदय एक महान ऐतिहासिक घटना है। इस देश के राजनीतिक, सामाजिक एवं शैक्षिक परिदृश्य में जो भी क्रांतिकारी परिवर्तन आए हैं, उनमें आर्य समाज ने अहम भूमिका निभाई। आर्य समाज ने ऐसे अनेक महापुरुषों को जन्म दिया है जिन्होंने विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में क्रांतिकारी परिवर्तन की शिला रखी है। इन्हीं में से एक सर्वाधिक दीप्यमान नक्षत्र का नाम है स्वामी दयानंद सरस्वती। एक कविता प्रस्तुत कर रहा हूं उन्हें याद करते हुए। जब अज्ञान तिमिर में घिर यह आर्यवर्त अकुलाया था, तब इसे बचाने की खातिर हे दयानंद तू आया था, हे दयानंद तू आया था। जब देश रूढ़ियों की बेड़ी में जकड़ा तड़प रहा था, शस्य श्यामला मातृभूमि को दुश्मन हड़प रहा था, तब तूने ही तो राग भैरवी, तब तूने ही तो राग भैरवी पंचम स्वर में गाया था। तब पश्चिम से उदित हुआ रवि, तब पश्चिम से उदित हुआ रवि, सोया देश जगाने को, पाखंड खंडनी ध्वजा लिए शिक्षा की अलख जगाने को। तब तूने ही तो घने तिमिर में, तब तूने ही तो घने तिमिर में खोया मार्ग दिखाया था। जब अज्ञान तिमिर में घिर, जब अज्ञान तिमिर में घिर ये आर्यवर्त अकुलाया था, तब इसे बचाने की खातिर हे दयानंद तू आया था, हे दयानंद तू आया था। धन्यवाद।
आचार संहिता है वेद, पर महात्मा वेदों का प्रकाश ना करे तो कोई कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता। इसीलिए वेद ईश्वरोक्त है, उन्हीं के अनुसार सब लोगों को चलना चाहिए। ईश्वर सर्वत्र विद्यमान है, आत्मा में ही परमात्मा का निवास है। यदि तुम सत्य मत को ग्रहण करने की इच्छा रखते हो तो वैदिक मत को ग्रहण करो और वेदों की ओर लौटो।
अध्ययन और मनन चिंतन ही सुधार की शुरुआत है। हम सुधरेंगे तभी समाज सुधरेगा। हाँ, याद रहे, स्वदेश प्रेम, देश हित और देश रक्षा में प्राणों का बलिदान कर देना ही आर्य धर्म है। सर्वश्रेष्ठ जिससे पहनना चाहिए वह है हमारा आत्मविश्वास। शीघ्र नहीं परंतु हम विजयी होंगे, निश्चित है। व्यक्ति का नेक होना बहुत अच्छा है, परंतु ये साबित करने के लिए समय नष्ट करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। सत्य सदा एक निष्ठ रहता है, यही वेदों की प्रामाणिकता है।
डीएलडीएवी मॉडल स्कूल शालीमार बाग वसुधैव कुटुंबकम को मानता है। विद्यालय में प्रधानाचार्य श्रीमती रीना राजपाल जी की अगुवाई में समय समय पर सामाजिक उत्थान हेतु जन कल्याण से संबंधित अनेक कार्य करने के लिए छात्रों को प्रेरित किया जाता है। आर्य युवा मंच तथा अन्य छात्र भी इसी से अनुप्रेरित हो आज के कोविड समय में भी घर से ही समाज सुधार की दिशा में लगातार काम कर रहे हैं। इसके अंतर्गत छात्र समाज को पर्यावरण तथा स्वच्छता के प्रति समय समय पर जागरूक करते रहते हैं।
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम कृष्ण जमदग्नि है तथा मैं कक्षा 9वीं ए का एक छात्र हूँ। पेड़ पर्यावरण का एक अनिवार्य हिस्सा है। धरती पर पेड़ों और पौधों के अस्तित्व के बिना मनुष्य और जानवरों की अन्य प्रजातियों का अस्तित्व संभव नहीं है। यही कारण है कि पेड़ों को काटने की निंदा की जाती है और सरकार ने अधिक से अधिक पेड़ों को लगाने का प्रचार किया है। वृक्षारोपण के अनेक लाभ।
वे ऑक्सीजन का स्रोत हैं, हानिकारक गैसों को अवशोषित करते हैं, जलवायु को शांत रखते हैं, आश्रय प्रदान करते हैं और हमें
आप
भोजन
सभी
उपलब्ध
से
कराते हैं।
अनुरोध है कि अधिक से अधिक पेड़ों को बचाएं, पौधों को उगाएं और पर्यावरण को सुरक्षित करने का प्रयास करें। धन्यवाद।
शिक्षा का हो सर्वत्र प्रचार। शिक्षा का प्रचार व प्रसार आर्य समाज की रीढ़ रहा है। इससे प्रेरित हो हमारे छात्र भी पूरे मनोयोग से दूसरों को शिक्षित करने का प्रयास करते रहते हैं।
Today we are going to do maths. Kathleen, which topic is going on in your class in maths? Whole number and natural number.
Yes, ma'am. मेरा भी same है. That is whole number and natural number.
Okay, so what are whole numbers and what are natural numbers? Can anybody tell me? Okay, yeah, Siddhi.
मैम, जो whole number होते हैं वो 0 से start होते हैं and जो natural number होते हैं वो 1 से start होते हैं.
Amazing, great job. Okay, so do you all know that we can put them on number line also as I have made, and they have two things, that one is in negative form and one is in positive form. In positive form, the numbers are from right side, and in negative form, the numbers are on left side. Okay, so do you all understood that what are whole numbers and what are natural numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tomorrow is your revision test for that. You all have to be ready at that time tomorrow. So we will do on whole numbers and natural numbers. All note down fast so you can study for tomorrow. Okay.
वृद्धों को सम्मान दे, इसके लिए सही दिशा में चले, सही सोचे, सही करे। भारतीय संस्कृति में वृद्धावस्था विद्वता एवं जीवन के अनुभवों का खजाना माना जाता है। वृद्धों के सम्मान से ही समाज को सही दिशा मिलती है। वृद्धों के सम्मान हेतु जन चेतना का कार्य हमारे छात्र बखूबी निभाते हैं।
आप अपने अभी शर्ट नहीं पहनी, लो शर्ट पहन।
सीधा पल्लम को ऐसे दिखाइए वहाँ। बस अब
दादी ये शॉल लो, आपको ठंड लग रही होगी अभी। और दादू आपने अभी नहा के आए, आपको ठंड लग रही होगी, आप ये सॉक्स पहन लो, ये लो। और ये दवाई है दादी आपकी और दादू की, आपने दवाई खाई?
को मुंह करके बोल, वहाँ खड़ा हो जा।
दवाई खाई आपने? हाँ खाई। हाँ स्टार्ट। ये लो दादू दादी ने आपके लिए फ्रूट्स काट के लाए, ये लो खा लो।
वसुधैव कुटुंबकम को मानने वाले आर्य समाज के लिए सच्चा धर्म मानवता है। उनके अनुसार मानव सेवा ही ईश्वर सेवा है, क्योंकि मानव में ही ईश्वर वास करते हैं। किसी भूखे प्यासे निर्बल की मदद करना आर्य युवा मंच शालीमार बाग के सदस्य अपना पहला कर्तव्य समझते हैं। पशु प्रेम का इससे उत्कृष्ट उदाहरण आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगा। आर्य युवा मंच शालीमार बाग के सदस्य पशुओं से प्रेम करके अपनी मानवीय संवेदना को जिंदा रखने में पूर्णतः सक्षम है। आइए हम सब जग को आर्य बनाने की प्रतिज्ञा करें।
उठो जवानों करो प्रतिज्ञा, जग को आर्य बनाना है। भूले भटके भ्रांत पथिक को फिर सन्मार्ग दिखाना है। उठो जवानों करो प्रतिज्ञा, जग को आर्य बनाना है। भूले भटके भ्रांत पथिक को फिर सन्मार्ग दिखाना है। साधु का अंधा कुहासा दिशा बोध भूला मानव, वैदिक सूर्य विभा चमका कर निज कर्तव्य निभाना है। पंथों की डंडी में लज रहा मनुपुत्र सखे, वैदिक राजमार्ग पर लाकर लक्ष्य सिद्धि तक लाना है। उठो जवानों करो प्रतिज्ञा, जग को आर्य बनाना है। भूले भटके भ्रांत पथिक को फिर सन्मार्ग दिखाना है। उपास्य हम सबका आर्य नाम अति प्यारा है। गायत्री गुरु मंत्र नमस्ते अभिवादन बतलाना है। धर्म ग्रंथ है वेद हमारा, वैदिक धर्म सनातन है। भाषा संस्कृत एक एकता सबको यह सिखलाना है। उठो जवानों करो प्रतिज्ञा, जग को आर्य बनाना है। भूले भटके भ्रांत पथिक को फिर सन्मार्ग दिखाना है।
हृदय से उद्गार। मैं गरिमामयी अतिथिगण का हार्दिक आभार प्रकट करती हूँ कि इस कार्यक्रम में उनकी उपस्थिति हमारे लिए सम्माननीय और छात्रों के लिए उत्साहवर्धक रही। दूरदर्शी प्रधानाचार्य जी का मैं हृदय से आभार प्रकट करती हूँ, जिनके मार्गदर्शन में छात्र निरंतर सफलता के शिखर को छू रहे हैं। मैं आदरणीय अध्यापकगण का सादर आभार प्रकट करती हूँ, जो छात्रों की प्रतिभाओं को निखारने में सदा प्रयासरत रहते हैं। प्रिय साथियों, मैं आपका तहे दिल से आभार प्रकट करती हूँ कि आपके उत्साह और अथक प्रयास ने इस कार्यक्रम में 4 चांद लगा दिए हैं। विद्यालय की ओर से मैं उन सभी का धन्यवाद करती हूँ जो इस पूरे कार्यक्रम में हमारे साथ बने रहें। और अंत में कृण्वन्तो विश्वमार्यम, आओ पूरे विश्व को आर्य बनाएं।
Now we'll be switching over to EDP program, nursery wing. Yeah.
As much. Play will raise the... If you trust play, you will not have to control your child's development as much. Play will raise the child in ways you can never imagine. Keeping this quote of Vincent Gauman in mind, NEP 2020 calls for setting up a national mission on FLN, that is Foundational Literacy and Numeracy, which aims at holistic development of learners by equipping them with 21st century skills to enhance their critical thinking with greater focus on experiential learning. Similarly, EEDP, Early Education Development Program, which was launched by DAV CAE in the year 1992, aims at the holistic development of a child's social, emotional, cognitive, and physical needs in order to build a solid and broad foundation for lifelong learning and well-being. When we talk about NEP 2020 and EEDP, both are comparable in the sense that both the programs aim at adding fun to education.
Our sincere thanks to Dr. Nisha Patient, Director of Public Schools 2, DAV College Managing Committee, for her endeavors in conceptualizing and designing early education development program. We also thank our principal, Mrs. Reena Rajpal, who has always inspired us to think anew and move ahead.
ये नन्हे नन्हे बच्चे कितने भोले, कितने कोमल, कितने मन के सच्चे हैं, मानवता की फुलवारी के नन्हे नन्हे फूल हैं, पलने रोते
Friedrich Froebel, the German educator who created the concept of the kindergarten, believed that play is the highest expression of human development in childhood, for it alone is the free expression of what is in a child's soul. Play and activity are the primary context of learning and development. Play and activity are the best medium for preschool education. They offer opportunities to explore, experiment, manipulate, and experience the environment. Thus, children construct their knowledge. Play is an activity where children show their remarkable ability for exploration, imagination, and decision making. Let me introduce you to Mahi. At the age of 3 years, Mahi was enthusiastic to go to school. Children like Mahi are born with an incredible capacity and desire to learn. It is important that children are provided with rich experiences through play and activities that develop critical thinking and problem solving and understanding about themselves, which are age and developmentally appropriate. Mahi was looking forward to all this on her first day to school. She eagerly waited for cuddles, hugs, and smiles from a teacher. But what happened?
Alright, today we're going to do the alphabets. I'm going to teach you A. So repeat after me. A for apple. Okay, everyone, take out your copies now. We're going to write A. A for apple. दबा के और यहाँ एक जमीन Go back to your seat. You don't write, you don't do any work. You should be punished. Go and sit down.
Mahi's dreams were shattered after she spent the first day in her class. Her mind was not built to sit and be taught. It was built to explore, be happy, and learn by doing. It is important that children should be provided emotionally supportive and enabling environment to develop safe and secure relationship with teachers. Children need to feel free to explore, express, learn, and build positive self-concept. This is when DAV Education Board took a step forward to help children like Mahi enjoy their stay in school and make them feel that school is a home away from home. In the year 1992, DAV Education Board took a bold step to make early education an enjoyable experience by adding fun to education. Its main aim was to eliminate the burden of conventional style of education, developing the cognitive domain of the child rather than focusing on merely cramming and memorization. It wanted to promote activity-based and play-oriented learning and equal emphasis on all areas of development rather than 3 R's. The board believed in school-home partnership and therefore parents' mela were organized to ensure that whatever is achieved in the preschool is further reinforced or complemented at home. It was here the Early Education Development Program was born under the leadership of Dr. Nisha Patient. Now let's draw an analogy between Early Education Development Program, which was initiated in the year 1992, and National Education Policy initiated in the year 2020. Now, let us compare Early Education Development Program 1992, which is being followed at DL-DAV Model School Shalimar Bagh, with National Education Policy 2020. The Early Education Development Program aimed at adding fun to education by promoting play-oriented and activity-based learning. And on the other hand, NEP talks about activity and play-based learning, which is full of fun-filled learning. EEDP also eliminates the burden of conventional style of education, and NEP talks about curricular restructuring. EEDP lays equal emphasis on all the areas of development rather than 3 R's. Similarly, NEP talks about integrated and inquiry-driven learning, learner-centered learning, and discussion-based learning. EEDP lays stress on developing the cognitive domain of the child instead of focusing on merely cramming and memorization. And NEP also talks about flexible and multifaceted learning, which is also discovery-based. EEDP also talks about improving the overall classroom environment otherwise prevalent in schools. And NEP also talks about experiential learning, where children have hands-on experience at what they are doing in the classrooms. And EEDP talks about the holistic development. And similarly, NEP talks about holistic development. So we see that pedagogy has been evolved to make education more experiential, holistic, integrated, inquiry-driven, discovery-oriented, learner-centered, discussion-based, flexible, and of course, enjoyable. Pedagogical practices must include activities and experiences for all domains of development, such as cognitive, socio-emotional, language and literacy, physical motor, and creative and aesthetic, which are interlinked. Ample opportunities must be provided to explore, understand, experiment, experience, and transform information into meaningful content and skills. Let's talk about the language skills now. Children pick up on oral language from birth. While much of their verbal communication develops naturally, they need opportunities to practice talking in order to develop their understanding of spoken language. The kindergarten classroom is an ideal place to improve oral language through activities that expand vocabulary and support the use of spoken words. Let's fasten our seatbelts to see the activities for listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
You did painting, Kashi. How did you do the painting? You did the rolling. And where did you do the rolling? Where did you do? Where? What was there? What was there on the paper? Was it elephant? Was it rabbit? What was that? Right. That was dinosaur.
B for Babu, B for Bucket, B for
table. Open your card. Turn your card. Jeffrey, turn your card. Turn your card. Okay. Yes, these are air-oval cards. What are they? And let's see what Ayush has got. Ayush is going to show you this card. Ayush, what is it, Ayush? It is man. Ayush has got the man card. All the children.
मेरा सीधा है ना थोड़ा उल्टा
क्या खा रहे हो? यार कोई कॉफी शॉप में मंगा दो सर। दरवाजा बंद कीजिए, मेरे को फोन चाहिए दादू को अर्जेंट।
Mahi began to enjoy her stay in school. It was fun to make colorful garlands with beads, sing along rhymes, read colorful flashcards, listen to stories, and share anecdotes. Children's learning in the cognitive domain needs to be facilitated through development of their 5 senses and encouragement of the 3 E's, that is, exploration, experimentation, and inquiry. Mahi became an involved learner and connected with her immediate environment through inquiry and discovery-based approach.
Join it. Join. Start breaking. Now let's see what animal you are going to make of it. Go 2 steps more. 4 plus 2 is equal to. So you have to jump 2 more steps. 1 step, 2 step. You are at number 6. Jump to number 6 and put a circle on 6. Put a circle on 6.
Mahi loved to express her ideas, feelings, and interpretations of the world through pictures, brush painting, drawing, finger painting, drama, and dance. Mahi was beginning to enjoy her stay in school. Her teacher always held her hand and encouraged her to participate in every event. Wow! Mahi was a confident, happy-go-lucky child now. Her self-esteem went up high. Children between 2 to 4 years old don't only need lot of movement, they need a lot of variety of movement. Mahi enjoyed access to plenty of fun-filled physical activities. So let's go and see what she's doing now.
लाखों की एक दवा है खेल मिटाए गम खेलेंगे तो सीखेंगे हम क्या है जीवन पसीने की बूंदे जो गीले यूं लगे के सीटियों में मोती है मेरे दिल में धक धक धड़कने चले यूं लगे कि चले खेले जी चलो खेले जी आओ जान लगा के सारे खेले
जाओ 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 मैं बाद में लिखूंगी आपको बोलना नहीं है
लाखों की एक दवा है खेल मिटा
Beginning early in life, social and emotional learning is highly important for helping preschool children to understand and manage their emotions, feel and show empathy for others, establish healthy relationships, set positive goals, and make responsible decisions. It also refers to children's emerging capacity to experience, regulate, and express a range of emotions.
स्वामी दयानंद सरस्वती आधुनिक भारत के महान चिंतक, देशभक्त और उच्च श्रेणी के समाज सुधारक थे। उन्होंने आर्य समाज की स्थापना की, जिसका मकसद मानवता का कल्याण था। राष्ट्र को एकता, अखंडता, सुरक्षा को रक्षा का लागी अफुलाई संवर्धन गरजू।
It was time to assess Mahi. Assessment was formative, continuous, and flowed from the experiences planned in the curriculum. Formative and continuous assessment implied observing and documenting the development of Mahi by interpreting the evidence from day-to-day experiences of her with the purpose of recognizing and encouraging strengths and addressing learning developmental gaps. Her progress was assessed on a continuous and comprehensive basis through observation of her behavior, artwork, anecdotal records, checklists, and interactions. It is really lovely to see Mahi now. She is now a happy preschooler and enjoying her stay in school. we had a glimpse about how it is becoming increasingly critical that children not only learn, but more importantly, how they learn. EEDP and NEP have moved together with common goal, that is, towards less content, thinking critically, problem solving, innovative, creative, experiential, and above all, enjoyable. The journey still continues. In the light of emerging needs and new developments in preschool education, an attempt has to be made to ensure that the curriculum is holistic, developmentally appropriate, indigenous, and most importantly, play and activity based. Children can choose areas of their own interest. Now, fasten your seat belts and have a look at Mahi's future.
Try to trace it. Bring it up here. See if you can do it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, come here. Come here. Yes, that's right. Very nice. Very nice.
We must remember today and every day is a day to learn something new. Thank you, everyone.
After this pleasing program, I request our chief guest, Mr. Vikas Arora sir, to encourage us with his motivating words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very thankful to Mrs. Reena Rajpal Madam to invite me to this program. It was a very interesting program, and the way it has been prepared and the enthusiasm shown by the students is very overwhelming. I'm very happy, and the way DAV school is conducting their activities and carrying forward this our cultural heritage and rich legacy of our culture through these students, and all the performances were very impressive. I'm very happy to be part of this, and it's good to see that students are very what you call in Josh for our all the this Vedic teachings, and it shows that they appreciate the importance of our cultural heritage in their lives, and I hope that more and more students would be coming forward and involving themselves in these activities. Education cannot be effective unless it helps a child open up himself or herself to life. Every child is unique. He or she has unique personality traits, interests, preferences, values, attitudes, strengths, and weaknesses. The educational curriculum must be able to help every child find his or her unique place in the world in alignment with the uniqueness that he or she has. In order to achieve this, the holistic development of a child is of utmost importance. Holistic development is a comprehensive approach in learning which aims to develop multiple facets or abilities of human brain Conventional educational and learning systems aimed at the development of intellectual capabilities only. But holistic growth aims at the development of physical capabilities, intellectual abilities, cognitive or mental abilities, emotional abilities, and social skills. What children require today in school is not just academic lessons. A schooling system that helps a child understand his or herself, emotions, and mental capabilities while teaching him or her how to build up healthy and functional relationship as well as develop resilience and team spirit is the true form of education. Such a system boosts the morale of students so that they can go on to achieve greater heights in their careers while becoming upstanding citizens of society who contribute to the growth and development of the country. Hence, the holistic development of students is very important right from the beginning of school going years. School leaders and teachers must ensure that school curriculum is integrated with various co-curricular activities to ensure the holistic development of students. And I have seen that DAV school has been doing tremendously well in including the co-curricular activities in their educational curriculum. I wish each and every child of your school very best wishes for their future and the way they are performing. I wish they more and more students come in line and perform and learn so many things through these activities. With these words, I once again thanks Mrs. Reena Rajpal Madam for inviting me to this program. I'm very happy. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, first of all, in spite of the fact that you were not well. You still found out time for us eventually. That's very grateful about you. And yes, it's the teachers who are really working very hard, across every wing and every section. And that's why we are able to get an output from the students so well. And of course, CBS is always with us. So grateful for that. And thanks for joining. But I would want to hand over to Shikha because she has a few words for you.
Thank you, sir. I will like to continue the program with the through the eyes of little children, and as you have joined this program of our school, so I like to thank you, sir. You have given your precious time to grace this occasion and encouraged us with your inspiring thoughts. Sir, your words have truly encouraged and motivated us. Thank you, sir.
No doubt, Shikha.
Thank you,
Right.
everyone.
And thank you, sir, for all that help that you've been giving us in the term one. It was a big challenge, and you being available, I think 24/7. I wouldn't be wrong if I say it's 24/7, because you were all the time active, and something had to be done to immediately control the situation, and you were there to guide us. So thank you so much. It was a wonderful experience, and that is continued here. Great to have you with us in our school, and hope so that we can host you when the school opens. Absolutely. So it would be wonderful to have you here in person.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Now, let's continue with our program through the eyes of little children. If we all could see the world through the eyes of a child, we would see the magic in everything. TLDAV Model School, Shalimar Bagh presents Through the Eyes of Little Children, Essence of NEP 2020 and EEDP. Priya and Prateek's cousins, Sonia and Madhur, are visiting them after a long time.
It's nice to see you, dear Sonia and Mother. We will enjoy our autumn break together.
Yes, Riya, but I think we won't be able to go out and enjoy the festivities as we have a lot of homework to do. I love doing my homework. It's so much fun.
What? Homework is so boring. I don't want to do it. Just keep on writing and writing. But we enjoy it. You know, I have to draw my favorite Ramayan character and write few words to describe that character. So we watch Ram Lila every day and I will draw Hanuman.
It's really interesting. We don't get such interesting homework. And classrooms are also there and monotonous. I don't like to attend school.
Yes, but you know that there is NEP 2020, that is National Education Policy, which will be implemented in coming years. And Mom told me that we will enjoy our learning.
I too heard about it. But you know, we already enjoy our learning and look forward to attend school daily.
Yes, we do. As our DLDAV model school follows EADP, that is Early Education Development Program.
Our mother told us that NEP is for the benefit of students. NEP 2020 Foundational Literacy and Numeracy.
It's great. Now EEDP. Same points are followed with different terminology. EEDP Early Education Development Program. EEDP aims at development of basic skills of communication, numeracy, healthful living, scientific temper, creative abilities, thinking skills, aesthetic appreciation, social emotional needs, sense of national integration and global brotherhood, social, moral and spiritual values. EADP especially focuses on learning by doing fun field activity based, child-centered, play methodology, theme-based. In NEP, focus is on foundational literacy and numeracy.
You know, in our school, foundational literacy is developed through many fun-filled activities like
And you have to tell me the name of the action I am doing, right? But the first action is Manya. Okay, Manya, that's very nice. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, Shakun. Eating, that's very good. Have to do the action, Arnav, and Vihan will guess which action, which doing word. Yes, very good. Now Vihan Chawla, guess the action. Clapping. That's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very.
You have to bring your object, what you have brought, bring it on the screen. Okay, wow. Cute teddy. Okay. Okay, that's good. And you like to play with it. Wow. So tell me the describing word. You said it's a soft toy, it's very cute, it is red and white. Okay, that's good. So
here I have a mystery bag along with me, and this is a mystery bag, a beautiful bag. Take out all the things, and you are going to tell me what these things are, what and which sound it is having. So all of you get ready. Tell Ayan, what is this? Ball. Ball. So which sound it has? Can you tell? Ball. La sound. So children, it is a ball and it has la sound. Okay, what's this? Watch. So can you tell me which sound it has? Watch. Cha sound. Very good. So it is watch and it has a cha sound. Very good, children. Clap for. I am me and my family. My name is Rashika Gupta. I am 6 years old. I study in class 1st. My school name is DLDAV Model School. I live in Delhi. I have a wonderful family.
और वाक्य बनाओ। अब हमने चुना है। अब अपना पढ़ेंगे शब्द। आपको दिया हुआ शब्द पढ़ना है। आवाज। कोयल की आवाज मीठी है। वेरी गुड। कोयल की आवाज मीठी होती है। वेरी गुड। एक बार की बात है, एक जंगल में एक कौवा रहता था। वह खाने की तलाश में इधर उधर भटक रहा था। अब अचानक उसे एक चने का दाना दिखाई दिया।
Today we are going to read the story of Naughty Monkey. So first I will read the story and then you will read the story.
The Naughty Monkey. It was a quiet afternoon in the jungle. It was hot. Amid the parrot got parrot monkey was swinging from branch to branch. Suddenly there was a big squirrel.
In this passage, in this story, there are some past tense words. Can you name any? Was correct. Good. Squirrel. Very good. Squirrel. Slept. Very.
Yes, ma'am. Slept.
Slept. Very.
And fell. Started. Happened. Madhur, you know, with these activities, we learn different language skills very quickly. Foundational numeracy in NEP focuses on development of mathematical thinking, understanding and development of number sense, application of basic operations and numbers for problem solving. Exactly same objectives are taken into consideration in our school having EEDP curriculum. Logical thinking, concept formulation through concrete activities, application of mathematical reasoning for problems faced in real life situations, hands-on activities and so on.
745. That's good. That's good. Okay, tell me the number. Tell me the answer. What do we get after adding? 980. How many hundreds are there? 9.
That's good. And in tens, how many tens are there? 8. And what about ones? 7. Right. So good. Very good. It's your turn now. You have to buy 3. Yes. 3 items.
Ma'am, specs
Specs, please 70.
and one teddy bear.
1 teddy bear. Okay, that is of 40 rupees.
And one highlighter.
1 highlighter, that is of 10 rupees. So, how much money you are going to pay to the shopkeeper?
Ma'am, 170 plus 40.
70 plus 40 plus 10.
70 plus 40 is equal to 110.
Very good. And plus 10?
Plus 10 is equal to 120.
Very good. Very nice. Very good, Aram. Very nice. Okay.
It seems that you go to school to play and have fun only. It's not just fun and play. We learn environmental and mathematical concepts, language skills through these art and sports integrated activities. We get experiential learning, that is learning by doing.
That is scavenger hunt. Okay, you have to get a thing which keeps our teeth clean. Go and get it. And fast. Go and get a thing which keeps our teeth clean. Yes, which keeps our teeth clean. Go and get the thing which
And toothpaste.
Toothbrush. Okay, toothbrush and toothpaste. Can you tell me? Can you?
Ma'am, my brush is Colgate and my toothpaste is Close Up.
Close up and get one thing which keeps our body clean.
Ma'am, Dettol soap.
Dettol soap, correct. Dettol soap. Soap. Tanisha, which soap is this?
Body wash. Ma'am, this is body wash. Rawat. My mother's name is Poonam Rawat. She is 32 years old. She works in an office. She is very beautiful and polite. This is Mrs. Neela Hadwaj. She is 33 years old. She is very kind. She is very beautiful. She helped me every month. I love my mother.
Blue and tail. It is based on animal word.
It is the largest of land animal. Elephant lives in a forest. Its body color is black and grey. It has a long trunk. That animal is lion. Lion is a wild animal and very dangerous. Lion is the king of jungle. Its body is long and long. Lion roar loudly.
Oh, the water is not coming out. Oh, wow. How do you feel? The water is not coming out. Is water coming out or not?
Not.
No.
No.
It's coming out? Is the tap falling down?
No.
So this was the experiment we have done. Now why? How does it happen? Reverse. Slowly. Yes. No, it's not falling down. Okay, Vivani, so you're excited and happy with this experiment? Yes? Yes. Okay. Anish Mishra has done very good. Anish, show me.
Experiment. Sing and float. Try feather. Right now, feather. Yes,
That's the night vision feather.
Very beautiful.
This is floating.
It is floating. Very good. Leave sink or float. Yes. So put it Yes. So can you show me? Now dip the coin in water. Does it sink or float? Vian is going to tell. Yes, Vian. Yes. It sinks. Very good. Yes, Adrika, very good.
I feel very excited to know about your school. Is there any knowledge of our country? Because in NAP, one of the point is that students will get knowledge of India. Why not? You know that we celebrate each and every Indian festival with enthusiasm. That too in very interesting way. We dance, sing, and enact different stories related to the history and culture of India. In our school, drawing and painting, music, dance, and drama comes under creative and expressive art. All these art forms are integrated with all other learning skills.
NAP, physical and motor development is one of the major objectives for holistic development of the child.
In our school, as per EADP, physical education is considered to be very important. NEP also speaks about the socio-emotional development. Do you think you feel emotionally secure, and are you able to adjust to your social environment confidently?
Definitely, the activities which we do while learning different skills are integrated. There are many group and individual activities, simple routine, sharing and caring activities, stickers, smiley stars to students to boost their self-esteem.
Our school plans various activities which imbibe time-honored values in us like performing Havan, Vedic Shivir, meditation, chanting of shlokas, dramatization of stories based on honesty, truthfulness and other moral values, celebration of special days like Grandparents' Day, Animal Day, Earth Day, Save Nature, Project Boon, etc.
ईश्वर उस प्रकाश के स्वरूप है जिसमें हम दिखाई तो नहीं देते, पर उसके प्रकाश में सब दिखाई देता है।
दुनिया को अपना सर्वश्रेष्ठ दीजिए और आपके पास सर्वश्रेष्ठ लौट कर आएगा।
कन्हैया
also which helps in building confidence, finding new ways of thinking and problem solving. These activities make us responsible and independent. The activities are as follows: tie laces, buttoning and unbuttoning clothes, folding, arranging dining table, keeping surroundings clean, table manners, preparing basic meals like sandwich, lemonade, role play on ways to greet people. Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm also wearing the shirt. And let me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, done.
Okay, I'm also wearing. Let me also dress up. Okay, Shanaya, good. Dasha, good.
Also done.
Show it to me, Ritima. Okay, good.
Done.
Good. Good, Shani.
Done.
Good, Tushar. Looks wonderful. Let's learn how to fold a t-shirt. Okay, we will fold it like this way. Okay, this way and this way, and then next side we will fold it like this way and this way, and then fold it in a half this side. Okay, so now I have folded the t-shirt. Oh yes, good, Ritima, you have folded it nicely. I think now you can help your mama, right? Okay, that's good. You observed them and you got it out.
Awesome. Wow, I can really imagine how you people enjoy your school. Okay, tell me, you must be having tests and you have to memorize all the chapters for the test. Am I right? No, my brother, as NEP mentioned, our assessment is an integral part of learning. We are assessed on continuous basis. We do not have standardized tests. Our progress is recorded in the following three ways: descriptive journal to note the sign of development, checklist observations are recorded in checklist on day-to-day basis, collection of work, child's work in various fields over the year is collected. You people are blessed to have such a wonderful, interesting, fun-filled, enjoyable activity-based teaching learning process which helps in all-round development of personality. We are feeling jealous of you. Don't get disheartened. NEP will be implemented soon and you will also get the same enjoyable atmosphere at school. Let's go and enjoy our autumn break.
Through the eyes of a child, I want only love, love, and love from everyone around me. I would like to see the magic in everything. I feel like celebrating my birthday even though it's not today. I want to hold hands of my friends and enjoy every moment. I want it and for every deed. I feel like making mud pies. I want to experience wind, water, and nature. I want to learn in joyful environment. Above all, I want to be happy. Thank you.
After this fun-filled experience, I now request our guest of honor, Miss Cheena Marwa ma'am, to bestow us with her pearls of wisdom. Ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. First of all, I would like to congratulate Ma'am, Principal Madam Reena Rajpal, for making me part of this. Am I audible? For making me part of this on this platform and this mega event. And I was enthralled with the whole journey which was being showed over here of the EDP. I'm so happy to see how the vibrantly the children are growing, and very much could visualize the difference right now from the initial traditional way of learning to the way we have covered it over here. The journey, it was so enthralled. I was living that journey, so it was really really appreciable, I would like to say. And it made me like before, and it really reminded me the with the quote, we labor under a sort of superstition that the child has nothing to learn during the first 5 years of its life. On the contrary, the fact is that the child never learn in afterlife what it does in the early years during those first 5 years. And I really appreciate, it is a proud moment for us that now early years is officially the starting point of education in our country, clubbing the first 3 years of early childhood education and the next 2 years of primary education as the foundational years. It is a landmark decision that will remove the transitional stress and anxiety and give a right start to all the children. So, and no doubt, the focus on the experiential learning and the critical thinking and preparing the students for 21st century. The new NEP 2020 is a welcome departure from the whole entrenched thinking about education, a path-breaking step in right direction. And I like to congratulate and to extend thanks to all of you on behalf of DAV CMC. And I appreciate the vision of our chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Peshin, who has already had this vision earlier only, which we have got right now in NEP, the developmentally appropriate approach, which is age appropriate, and of course, the play based learning. So I congratulate the whole team, the entire setup, and especially to ma'am for making me over here. Thank you so much, ma'am. It is a proud moment. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Tina, for joining us and for being the guest of honor for the occasion. And of course, yes, I'm very, very proud of each and every member of my staff, being led by Mrs. Lal since years. And we have got, in fact, every member of my staff is such in the EDP department, which has got an experience which is a treasure, I would say. We have been the pioneers in this field, and we hope to be the pioneers for many, many years. And with your support and help now that you have joined and your guidance, I think it's going to be even greater. Yes, of course, we have to thank Dr. Peshin always, because she was the one who started this whole program. So if she had not visualized it, it wouldn't have happened, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for to the children and the parents. You know, you saw the parents, how they were participating in everything. And without the parents' partnership, I don't think these small children can be, really polished and sharpened in the direction that we want them to take. So parents' contribution, no doubt. Children themselves, wonderful. Every child is important, and every child has got a place in the sky, in our school and in our hearts. Thank you so much. Yeah, over to you, Shikha, for the formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. I, Shikha Sinha, it's my pleasure to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of DLDAV Model School Fraternity. First and foremost, I thank our esteemed dignitary, Mr. Vikas Arora, who has given his precious time to grace this occasion and encouraged us with his inspiring thoughts. I take immense pleasure in extending my sincere thanks to our guest of honor for today, Miss Cheena Marwa, for her motivational words. Thank you, ma'am. Your eminent presence has indeed made this event memorable. I am extremely grateful to our principal, ma'am, Miss Reena Rajpal, who is an entrepreneur. I thank her from the bottom of my heart for inspiring and motivating us to grow. Ma'am, your guidance has always encouraged us to attain perfection. I extend my thanks to today's event in charge, Ms. Kantalal ma'am, for her unlimited cooperation and guidance at every step in making this event successful. I thank our event in charges, Ms. Meru Chandna ma'am and Ms. Shruti Gupta ma'am, for their meticulous planning and coordination in designing this grand event. I'd like to give a hearty vote of thanks to Ms. Daisy Arora, Ms. Mona Bhattacharjee, Ms. Shivali Bajaj, Ms. Neha Mahajan, and all other teachers for their immense contribution in preparing this wonderful event. I also thank Ms. Sushma Dhingra ma'am and Ms. Meenu Kapoor ma'am for showcasing and highlighting the ideas of Arya Samaj imbibed in our students. Now, a special thanks for the pillars of our school, our technical team, comprising Ms. Shruti Verma, Ms. Chetna, Ms. Seema, Ms. Meenakshi Babbar, Ms. Shivali, and Ms. Neha. Last but not the least, I thank all my enthusiastic students who worked tirelessly to shape this event as it was today. Simply outstanding. Once again, I thank you all for being part of this segment of Tathastu, Wings to Fly, and Through the Eyes of Little Children. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, each one who contributed. Thanks. Everybody is busy today.